Hey, I'm Ryan. Today we are doing a deep dive into what is arguably the most fiercely debated real estate opportunity in the western corridor of Singapore, Tengah Garden Residences. Let's first establish the absolute core specifications. The common ground facts of this project. Developer is a heavyweight partnership consisting of Hong Leong Group, Guaco Land and CSE Land. 863 highly premium residential units spread across 9 blocks, standing at 16 stories high. This is not a pure residential play. It is a mixed-use development featuring approximately 3,000 square meters of commercial and retail space on level 1. It is directly seamlessly connected to the upcoming Hong Kah MRT station on the Jurong Region Line. It is heavily weighted towards 2 and 3 bedroom units. And here is the most critical structural detail for investors. There are only 6 one-bedroom units in the entire project. We will break down exactly why that specific detail protects your money shortly. Let's get straight to the numbers, because this is where the market is mispricing this asset. The developer partnership secured this land at a bid price of 821 PSF PPR. For a site with direct MRT integration and a massive commercial podium, that land cost is exceptionally low. Across the board, market consensus projects a launch price starting from 1,779 PSF for the 2-bed, 1-bath layout. To the untrained eye, crossing the 2K to 2,200 PSF mark in Tengah seems steep. But let's break down the numbers more closely. If we look at these data models at prices, they utilize a normalization approach. When you take the prices of surrounding ECs and normalize them, adding a standard 30% premium for a full private condo, factoring the premium of direct MRT integration, and adjusting lease decay differences, the fair market value Tengah Garden should mathematically be at about 2,500 to 2,700 PSF. This means that entry price of 2,000 to 2,200 PSF represents an undervaluation of roughly $571 PSF on opening day. Now, let's look at Lake Grandeur, which TOP back in 2020. After harmonization, older resale condos like Lake Grandeur are already transacting at 2,200 PSF. Why would you pay 2,200 PSF for a 6-year-old resale project with older facilities when you can secure a brand new, mixed-use, MRT integrated asset at the exact same price point? It is absolutely no-brainer arbitrage opportunity. The developer's low land bid price gives them financial runway to price attractively at launch, creating an immediate safety buffer against market volatility for early investors. The 2-bedroom strategy, risk versus scarcity. Now, let's talk about unit selection, specifically the 2-bedroom dilemma. Typically, 2-bedroom units in the OCR are harder to exit than 3-bedders. Why? Because OCR resale buyers are mainly HDB upgraders with children and they need space. However, Tengah is a geographic difference. There is a massive structural advantage here that overrides the usual OCR rules. Artificial scarcity. Look at the surrounding ECs. EC developers mainly build 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom units to cater strictly to families. They build almost 0 2-bedrooms. That means in the future, Tengah resale market, there will be an absolute vacuum of 2-bedroom supply. For dual income, no kids, young professionals or downgraders wanting to live in Tengah Garden Residences will hold a near monopoly of high-quality 2-bedroom stock. Furthermore, the unit mix provides an incredible safety net for the project's overall valuation. Because there are only 6 one-bedroom units in total, there won't be a flood of desperate, over-leveraged small unit investors undercutting each other during a market downturn. The absence of a large 1-bedroom pool protects the project's price floor. The anchor modes, tenant pools and education. While our primary goal is capital appreciation, your holding period needs to be profitable. Tengah Garden Residences act as the residential anchor for these two massive economic engines. Right next door is the Jurong Lake District, Singapore's largest mixed-use business district outside the city centre, projected to create 100,000 new high-value jobs. Furthermore, the Jurong Innovation District is bringing another 95,000 specialised engineering and tech jobs. We are talking about nearly 200,000 professionals. While EC owners are legally barred from renting out their whole units during their 5-year MOP, your unit can be rented on day one to this massive catchment of high-income expats. But the ultimate catalyst for your future resale value is the education moat. The absolute crown jewel of this location is the confirmed relocation of the prestigious ACS Primary to this estate. In Singapore, property situated within the 2-kilometer radius of elite schools command premiums. Because Tengah Garden Residences is the first fully private condo launching in this zone, buyers essentially hold a legal monopoly. When wealthy parents want to move into the ACS catchment area in 2030 without dealing with HDB restrictions or waiting for ECs to privatize, this development will be their only premium ready-to-move-in option. No investment is perfect, and this is where we need to put our boots on the ground and look at this site plan critically. Do not just buy blindly. Red flag number 1, the MRT track issue. Proximity to Hong Kong MRT is the main selling point, but investors must realize the Jurong Region Line tracks are elevated. Some of the premium south-facing units that boast unblocked views on the brochure will actually be looking directly at the train tracks at eye level, suffering from both visual blockage and acoustic pollution. Red flag number 2, the hospital factor. North-facing units will overlook the future Tengah Central General Hospital. For traditional buyers, a direct hospital facing is considered bad energy or taboo. However, before you write off these units off, look at historical precedents like the Vales at Sengkang General Hospital. These units turn out to be highly profitable because a hospital guarantees a permanent, high-paying tenant pool of doctors, specialists, and nurses who want to leave exactly 5 minutes from their shifts. Now, let's talk more in-depth on the site analysis. We have 3 main facing: Tengah Hospital in the north, Hong Kong MRT in the east, and water body facing in the west and south. Let us talk about the 3-bedroom units marked in gold, peach, and red on the legend. These are perfect for families, and the pricing here is very strategic. For the compact layouts, you are looking at a highly attractive starting point of just 2,000 PSF. Even if you upgrade to a larger 3-bedroom layout with a yard, the entry price sits exactly at the 2,000 PSF mark. On the absolute highest floors, these top out are at a maximum about 2,300 PSF. The developers are actually very smart within the placement here. Many of these units, like stack 30, 33, 38, and 41, face inwards. This means they are protected from the roads and train noise. Instead, you get a peaceful resort-style view of the massive central pool. It is safe, quiet, and great for kids. The lowest PSF will likely be the ones facing MRT track and hospital. I expect to be priced 1,800 PSF onwards for the lower floors. But what if you want the absolute best views in the project? Look all the way to the left side of the map. See that blue water area? This is the future Tengah Pond and the large Tengah Central Park. But do note there will be west side for these blocks. Notice the units facing this river. They are shaded in dark and light purple. These are the 4-bedroom and 4-bedroom premium units. Because these offer a larger footprint and better views, the entry PSF is slightly higher but still very competitive. The standard 4-bedroom starts around 2,000 PSF. If you want the top of the line 4-bedroom premium layouts, they start from 2,000 PSF and reach up to 2,300 PSF for the absolute best units on the top floors. Developers always save the last, unblocked nature views for the largest homes. By placing the 4 bedrooms on the far left, you get sweeping views of the water and the forest. Also, because you're opposite end from the MRT, these units offer maximum peace and privacy. So, it really comes down to your lifestyle and budget. Do you want to be on the right side for ultimate MRT convenience? Or are you willing to pay that slightly higher starting PSF on the left side for premium, quiet, waterfront facing views? The strategic sweet spot. If you want to maximize your ROI, avoid the premium traps. Experts agree the optimal play is finding an internal facing unit with a pool view or a partial river view that does not carry the heavy developer waterfront premium. This strategy lowers your PSF entry price, keeping your quantum safe and while maintaining a strong unique selling point for your eventual exit. Navigating the competition private versus EC. Let's quickly dismantle the primary objection your retail friends will throw at you. Why pay 2,100 PSF here when Copper Grand, Novo Place, Auto Place and Altura launch between $1,300 and $1,650 PSF? Because you're buying a free market asset, not a restricted one. Buyers of Copper Grand or Novo Place are handcuffed by the HDB MSR of 30%, forcing them to sink massive amounts of upfront cash into the property. They are trapped by a 5-year MOP. They cannot sell to foreigners for 10 years. For Tengah Garden Residences, with your leverage of 75% TDSR, utilizing the bank's money efficiently, you have immediate liquidity. You have the commercial podium downstairs. Those EC residents will literally be walking over to your property to buy their groceries. You are paying a premium for absolute liquidity, immediate yield, and a globally unrestricted buyer pool on day one. A sophisticated investor doesn't just ask how much it costs to buy. They ask exactly who they are going to sell it to in 5 years' time. Our exit is undeniable. It's built on the strongest foundation in Singapore's real estate, the Tengah HDB upgrader wave. Our exit strategy is undeniable. It's built on the strongest foundation in the Singapore real estate, the Tengah HDB upgrader wave. Over 14,000 HDB households have already collected their keys in the plantation and garden districts. Let's do a financial stress test. By 2030, a typical 5-room Tengah BTO owner will hit their MOP. Let's conservatively estimate they sell their flat for about $850,000. After paying off their initial HDB loan and returning their CPF with accrued interest, the math shows they can comfortably sell and buy a $2.65 million property using only their sales proceeds and CPF. They do not even need to touch their bank savings. This is your future buyer. They are cash rich, local, and they want to stay in the neighborhood they are already familiar with the ACS primary school. However, timing is everything. Do not get greedy. You must be careful not to list your unit in the exact same time as the nearby ECs. Your strategic exit window is either before 2030, capturing the earliest wave of HDB upgraders before the ECs unlock, or well after the initial flood of EC resale units has been absorbed by the market. Conclusion: is it a trap? So we arrive at the ultimate question. With the high PSF in a new estate, is Tengah Garden Residence a trap? The collective data-backed verdict is a resounding no. Why buy now? Because the Ulu factor is a temporary depreciating illusion. By the time the massive commercial mall is operating, the Jurong Region Line is running, and the town is bustling with 42,000 families, the entry price will absolutely not be sitting at 2,000 to 2,100 PSF. You are buying the discount of the present to sell the reality of the future. Mark your calendars, the preview kicks in on 11 April. The expected TOP is Q4 2029. Understand the quantitative undervaluation. Pick your units wisely to avoid the elevated tracks position yourself squarely in front of the upcoming 2030 upgraded wave. Thank you for joining this masterclass. If you're interested to know more about Tengah Garden Residences or other projects, do drop a message to my socials on screen. See you again.